Okay, hey y'all. Anybody that might possibly be watching. So today I'm still a little bit shy of my steps. The kids are in bed, so I'm going to be walking. We can be talking. Any questions y'all might have, y'all can go ahead and ask those and I will answer. Yeah. I'm going to just do that. Hey, yay, our first comment. Woo! What's up? Okay. So today, I still got to do my sit-ups and down out. So I will most likely be doing sit-ups later, but I'll probably have to stop the video before I start doing those because then I'm going to have to move where I actually have somewhere to put my feet so that I can do that. Was it hard starting your 40-day fast? Yes and no. The 40-day fast, the first 3 days sucked. They sucked so bad. After the first 3 days, though, it became more bearable. I did not think that there was going to be any way fashion that I was going to be able to fast for 40 days when I began. I really didn't. Honestly, it was supposed to be a 100-hour fast. That's what my dad told me it was going to be. That we were just fasting for 100 hours, and then it was going to be a whole lot of like working out and training and stuff like that. So he actually got me through the 3 days by lying to me a little bit. He tricked me. He didn't really lie specifically. We did fast for 100 hours. We just never stopped. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. The weird delay that goes on with it is freaking me out. Not like really freaking me out so much as I don't really understand it. It's not exactly like an instant thing, if that makes sense. So when y'all text it, it's not coming through as quickly as you would think. Hey, Heidi. Yes, I'm on. Dad convinced me that I should start doing more lives. And I was only going to do like the one here and there, but he was like saying that I need to do my sit-ups on the live tomorrow, yesterday. So I wasn't even planning to do another live today, period, to be honest. Yeah, I guess he's right. He generally is, whether I want to admit it or not, to be honest. And he's probably going to end up snooping and seeing that I just admitted that he's right, but he already knows that he's right most of the time. Why, thank you. That's always nice to hear. I'm not really looking forward to the sit-up portion because I don't know where I'm going to do the sit-ups and be able to prop the camera up so that y'all can actually see me. And I'll like still be able to do the computer thing. So I still haven't had my ring resized, and I'm fiddling with it. It's a whole lot of nonsense. Hajar, I ended up losing 60 pounds from the time I started my first fast until the time I ended my second fast. Surprisingly enough, I never thought that I would lose that much weight that quickly, but all in all, total, I've lost 60 pounds since January. Well, it was January 20th that I started my first fast. I weigh right at 148 at the moment. So not super high, which is good. Not super low, and a little bit above my goal originally. Actually, originally my goal was 165 pounds, which was a good goal if you think about where I started from, because where I started from, that was a 40-pound loss. But then once I got to 165 pounds, I was like, you know what? I'm not really happy with this size, so I'm going to just keep trying to lose some more. Do I want to lose more or no? Actually, I might lose more, but I'm kind of happy with the skin I'm in, if that makes sense. There's nothing like super pressing about my body that's just like, oh, I don't like that. You know? Like, I used to hate my mommy tummy, but if you can look, I'll get a little bit closer. If you can look, it's like pretty much flat. That's my belt, by the way. I have to wear a belt now. These are size, they're boy jeans. They're little boy jeans. I think they're size 30, 32s, or no, they're 30, 30s, but they're cut off because they were supposed to be for Jake to grow into, like they were hand-me-downs. But Jake is like really little now, so I'm just going to borrow them for a while. Yes, it is so much flatter than I ever thought that it would be. I swear, I was so excited. Like, even once I lost the weight until I did the sit-up challenge, my stomach was not really flat. It was not. I had, like, that weird rollover down here that I hated. I don't have that anymore, thankfully. Now it's all nice and tight right there. I still have that little bit of mommy pudge, I guess. That's what I call it. It's where you're just, like, if you see my fingers, it's a little bit soft, but it's not like, ooh, squishy or marshmallowy. It's, like, firm soft, if that makes sense. I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm cracking myself up on this one. I'm just not used to talking to people, so it's just like rambles. But y'all get it. Y'all, Heidi, I know you've been there since the beginning, so I know you know that this is like completely new to me. Yes, I call it my mommy belly. I think it's a proper term for it. Every mommy seems to have some belly eventually that they're, okay, not every mommy, because I have seen some mommies that like did not look like they had ever given birth. And hats off to you. That's awesome. But I'm not one of those. I am shy. I'm so shy. This is me somewhat being shy, but like not being as shy because I had to like unshy myself for y'all. Like starting from the beginning. I mean, my first video, come on, y'all saw me in my bra. And that's coming from somebody that's like, normally I'm super modest. So this is normally as like revealing as I ever get. And honestly, back then, I wouldn't even wear tank tops anymore. How old are you and when did you start the journey? The journey started January 20th of this year. And I started when I weighed 204 pounds and I was able to drop down to 144 pounds. Refeeding, you always go up a few pounds. Generally, normal human beings carry anywhere from 5 to 6 pounds of food waste and whatnot inside their bellies any day. Yes, I was super, super duper shy. I'm still normally shy, but I'm coming out of my shell a little bit. And I feel really comfortable with you guys, which is weird because it's like virtual and everything. So, yeah. Oh, and I'm 23 years old. I forgot that part to answer your question. Yes, I'm 23. I actually just turned 23 this year in March, which sucked because my birthday, this was supposed to be the first year that I actually got to celebrate my birthday, and the last like 5 years, well, I haven't really celebrated it since I turned 18. So yeah, 5 years. So this was going to be the best birthday ever. Dad was going to take me to Olive Garden, and we were going to get this steak thing that's actually supposed to be keto friendly, but it like had Parmesan cheese on it and stuff. And oh my gosh, I was like idolizing that thing the entire time that I was fasting, y'all. I saved a picture of it on my phone so that when we went, I could just show him and be like, I want this. But that didn't turn out right because literally 2 days, guys, it was 2 days before my birthday, this coronavirus magically poof into existence. And I can't lie to you. Honestly, when it first happened, I was like, that is just my luck. Come on. But yeah, we are completely different, but at the same time, we are very similar in certain instances. And then, like, my birthday treat to myself was going to be an order of nacho fries from Taco Bell because those are my favorite, or at least they used to be. I haven't had any in months, and I do mean months, because I was so worried, even after, well, first off, because of the coronavirus, and then you can't go get fast food. And now they started doing this no contact things where they hand your food out on a tray that is sanitized before and after your food is even put on it and all that kind of stuff. So it sounded like it was super safe, right? So I was considering it. I was highly considering it. But I didn't end up doing it. And I have done grocery pickup, so I've had plenty of opportunities that I could stop, and get some on the way to get the groceries or on the way from getting the groceries. But I haven't. I have been so worried that I would like taste it and it would just be like manna from heaven, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm fat again. And I was just like, oh, it was horrible. My birthday was March 17th. So literally 2 days after the coronavirus got announced in the US. Now I'm just like, I don't even think that I don't even want nacho fries anymore. Like I do, but I don't, because I'm like, they used to taste amazing. But at the same time, what if they don't taste as amazing as they used to? And that was just because my taste buds were different, because now I'm just like all about veggies and they just taste amazing, and I'm good. I'm satisfied with it. Although I do like protein still. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Yep. Oh, but my birthday wasn't that bad because Dad actually made me these hot wings as like a consolation thing. And it ended up being really nice because I wasn't expecting anything. And I was just so happy. And it was awesome. He made hot wings for me, and I think he had barbecue. And we watched a movie together, and it was just great. I mean, it really is the little things. Like, I was disappointed at first, but when that happened, I was just like, it was good. I actually cooked on the last one, but I didn't show everybody what exactly I was doing on the last live. I was just making something simple because I was really craving tacos. So I made healthy tacos out of ground turkey. It was really good. I'm just now starting to get back into where I'm wanting to cook again. Like I've been wanting to cook, I won't lie, but I've been so worried that I would overdo my calories because I used to cook a lot of Italian foods and a lot of pastas and whatnot. And you can't really do that when you're on a calorie restriction. Right now, my calorie restriction is 1,700 calories a day. So I'm sure that there is a way that I could do it. It's just going to take a lot of thinking to make sure that I take and substitute some of the higher caloried like pastas and stuff for lower calories alternatives. Like yesterday, I used yes, I think it's called fettuccine, or I don't know. I call it fettuccine. Anyway, I make a 4-cheese chicken fettuccine or whatever it's called. That is, oh my god, it's so good. It really is. But I'm pretty sure it is super high in calories. Although I did make a keto-friendly alternative when I was keto, and it wasn't that bad actually. Like, I mean, it tasted good, but what I mean is like the calorie content and whatnot, it wasn't that bad because I was actually on a calorie restriction then too. Yes, it was so good. I've been sticking to like as much fruits and vegetables as I can to try to stay really low in the weight because I'm scared that my metabolism hasn't decided, okay, well, now we're not going to, pack on the pounds if you eat pastas or bread. Because pastas and bread, they make you bloat anyway, generally. So whether they make you actually pack on the pounds or not, for temporary usage, they would make you look bigger, which I'm scared I would focus on, to be honest. But I'm still thinking about doing the like healthy substitutions and trying to like basically be a chemist in the kitchen and figure out what goes with what. Because yesterday I made this awesome thing. It was like I call it a taco salad, but I couldn't have tortillas and I couldn't have chips. I mean, I could have them if I balanced them into my diet, but I mean, who really wants to do that when you can have like for a handful of chips, you get like 9 chips, it's 120 calories or something like that. You can have 1.5 yogurts of the light yogurts for that. So 8 ounces of yogurt. Or is it 9? It's 9 ounces of yogurt. You could have 9 ounces of light yogurt for the few little chips. That's like an ounce. So, I mean, pros and cons. But I made it, and it was only 250 calories for like 11 ounces of food. It wasn't bad. It was really, really good, actually. Actually, it was. I was actually able to eat more than that because jalapenos have no calories, and I love jalapenos. I love them so much. I should make that. I have ground turkey. Yes, and ground turkey. The thing is, I took a pound of ground turkey, right, and I cooked that, and then I drained all the fat off, and I weighed it. It was only 8 ounces of turkey, but I added a lot of salsa. Salsa is really low in calories. And it also has, your vitamins and stuff from the tomatoes and all that's in there. And plus, it's delicious. So it was a great stretcher for the meal. It also made the broccoli that I chopped up to use as the crunchy factor for the taco salad. It made it all taste like it came from a Mexican restaurant. It was delicious. Yes, I love spicy food. Spicy food is my favorite. Although my stomach no longer likes like super like chili powders. Some of the chili powdered things that I used to like okay, I tried Takis. I only was able to eat like 2 of the chips, and I tried them, and I was just like, no. But the thing is, Takis used to be my favorite before the fast. Like my favorite. I loved them. That's how I had them. And I just couldn't eat it anymore. What else did you add? I also had some sour cream. I had sour cream, the ground turkey, obviously taco seasoning. See, I was making a really easy meal. I just wanted to see if I could do it healthy-ish and quick. Because, being a mom, quick is everything. It really is.
Congrats on your weight loss. I was wondering if you had any tips on fasting when you have young children. I'm a single mom of two, and my youngest is a baby. Obviously, the baby has. The baby has to what? You left that. Eat every couple of hours. It triggers me too. Oh, okay. Yeah, eat every couple of hours. Yes. Is your baby nursing? Because when I started fasting, I was still nursing my daughter. She is 2 at the moment, but she's about to turn 3. Tips for that would be meal prep all of their meals. And I do mean all of them, because if you start trying to cook as you go and find them little snacks here and there, you're gonna feel like you want to munch way more. And then versus at the getting up early morning, that's when I would do it, is early morning. That's when I meal prepped. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. It's after their bedtime, and they decided that they didn't want to go to bed, so I had to go tell them to go to sleep. So your baby drinks formula? Okay. Oh, sorry. Back to the meal prepping. Meal prepping does make it easier, and you can actually make the bottles pre-made for formula too. My son was formula 2 months old because I dried up. That was my biggest success factor with that, honestly. As we were walking, I would do their meals. We would sit down for a break for one of them, but most of the time I just would give them like apples and stuff like that. I'm having trouble with binge eating, and I really want to fast, but mentally I'm finding it hard with a baby. I can completely understand where you're coming from on that one. Dad has a tendency to binge eat. That's actually one of his biggest downfalls as far as how he gains weight back so quickly if he doesn't stick to stuff. But he also works out a lot, so it kind of ends up balancing it out. But he was always warning me to watch out for binge eating. Is there? You're a single mom, so yeah, you. What about it triggers you? If the baby, how old is the baby? Because does the baby hold its own bottle, or is it still a new baby and the baby doesn't hold its own bottle? Is it the watching the baby eat that's triggering, or is it because you're cuddled and you're relaxed and all the oxytocin, or I think that's what it is triggering, like wanting to eat? Could you drink? Okay. Here you go. When you are feeding the baby, before you feed the baby, make sure you drink a full bottle of water. That will make your belly feel a little bit more full. As you're feeding the baby, have another bottle of water that you are sitting there sipping on. During the water fast, if you are past 7 days, you can take and add Crystal Light packets to it, the 0-calorie kind, to flavor the water so that it doesn't feel like you're just having water. The making sure that you drink water beforehand is going to be extremely important, because that's going to make you feel more full. That honestly, when I was nursing my daughter, I would always drink a lot of water. That was mainly, honestly, because I was always thirsty. But when she was younger, I would munch while I was nursing her while we watched TV. So that combo on that. And that probably didn't help my gain weight either. But at the same, basically, you get where I'm going with this. The water will make you feel more full. I'm so sorry. I'm rambling. Sorry, guys, this is my business. What I mean is, it's a customer I have to respond to. Okay. Well, y'all can keep the questions coming. I'll try to answer them a little bit better than I did that one. That one was probably a little bit over long. I had to think about that because Bella, she's not really a baby anymore, but I was nursing her when I started my fast, and that did make it a little bit harder. I want to go to the kids now, but we'll continue to watch you on the channel. Thank you, and I really hope that helped. Thank you, Heidi, for the support. I'll eventually get the hang of the live thing. I'm just not used to. I mean, quarantine, nobody's really used to people anymore. It's just like we're relearning how to be human, kind of. I don't know who, somebody told me that I should try braiding my hair. I actually was able to braid my hair. I'm impressed with that. It's not the best braid. And it's a little frizzy now because it's been in a braid for a minute. But I was super impressed that I actually could figure it out. Because I didn't think I could, because I haven't braided my hair since high school. Other than last night I tried. And it didn't turn out quite like this. I mean, we have been given the planet a chance to heal, though, during this thing. I mean, it is a bad, like, I'm not saying that the quarantine's a good thing in any aspect, but the fact that the planet's healing while we're just basically staying inside and trying to stay safe is actually a good thing. I didn't know how to braid. Like, I didn't think I did. I used to suck at it. I could never actually get a good braid going. But you literally just take it in threes. And I do it like I put it behind my back and I go under the middle one and grab this side, pull it over here, and then I go under the middle and go like this until I get it where I can bring it around. That's why it looks a little bit looser and then it gets tighter as it goes down. Although I kind of like the way it looks looser because it's not making it where it won't move. I don't know how to French braid. I might actually have to learn that. I learned how to braid hair on the farm, believe it or not, with rope, not my own hair. Because my hair would always get knotted when I was doing it wrong, obviously. So instead, I asked my boss that I was working for at the time. I was like 14 or something like that. Anyway, I asked her, I was like, because she always had her hair braided, and she was like, you should braid your hair. You really need to braid your hair while you're working. And to keep it from like sticking to you because I was sweaty, obviously, on the farm. And then she was like trying to show me, and she watched me doing it over and over, and I couldn't get it. So she was like, okay, look, practice with this. And she handed me 3 pieces of rope.
and they were tied together at the top. Well, we tied them together at the top, rather. And then I would just sit there and I would practice and practice to see if I could get it. And I ended up still sucking at it, to be completely honest. But that's how I learned how to braid hair. You always suck at something until you don't suck at it anymore. So basically, you just try until you get it right. It does say there's 7 people on, but I only see you and me talking. So maybe they're just tuning in for support. That's okay too. Might be shy. There he goes. He emerges from those once again. Welcome back. Oh, hey, we got another person. I remember you too. Thank you. Turning back in from yesterday. Hey, quiet support is still support. I'll take it. I mean, it's not really spam if I'm still responding, right? Because, like, if it was spam, I would just delete it. I've had a few of those. There's one guy on there that was being rather crude. I actually had to report him. I like seeing comments on my videos. It makes me feel like I got friends. As forever as alone as that sounds, it's kind of true. No, type away. I don't know if he is or if he isn't checking in on me. I know he said he probably would, but I think he trusts me enough now that he doesn't feel the need to spy on me constantly. I don't know. What time is it? He might not be asleep. He shouldn't be asleep. I don't know. He normally goes to sleep. Well, no, he's not asleep yet. He normally goes to sleep around 11 or 12. So, almost. He might be one of the other 6. I don't know. Be sitting there just leaving it on, listening to make sure I don't say anything about him. Oh my gosh. Look, when I was, I think, 12 years old, I had a camp out with some of my friends, right? And it was a boy-girl thing. So it's completely understandable that we camped out literally within view of our house. Literally, right inside the woods. The house is here. The woods is there. Like, you could see the tent from the porch. Easy peasy. I saw it before. Like, we would come back and forth when we had to pee. Yes, you guessed right. He followed me. And apparently he camped out in a tree. Y'all, in a tree. That is what he told me. He messaged me. I saw his phone light up from the tree. Why? I'm his little girl, so he was being protective. That is still a funny memory to me, though. I only saw his phone light up the once. But he told me that he was going to be watching us all night. So I hope he had fun watching us sit around a fire and try to make s'mores and kind of fail, but end up figuring that out. It took us forever to get the campfire lit, too. And, you know, if he was watching that well, I mean, other than laughing, I don't know why he wasn't helping us light that campfire. He was probably sitting over there laughing his butt off like, these kids don't even know how to do a campfire. And the thing is, I used to be a pyro, so it was just crazy. We just could not get that wood to light. But we found the wood in the woods because we wanted it to, be a real thing, and it just wouldn't light. I even knew how. You do, the little sticks of kindling and stuff like that, but I guess the wood just wasn't dry enough because it had rained a few days prior. Even though it felt dry to me. Probably didn't help that it was like after dark. Well, right at dark when we started trying to make the campfire because it took us forever to get the tent up. Because it was one of those huge tents. It was actually a 3-room tent. So it was like camping, but like luxury camping. So nobody had to be anywhere near the other people. It was just like a big sleepover, but where we could feel independent and have s'mores and hot dogs. Okay. Now that I have never done, as far as I know. We went to like a lot of bonfires and we did a lot of stuff like that, but we never mixed things like that. We were always really cautious as far as gasoline goes. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that I was not that wild. I was always the good girl, I did what I was supposed to. I got straight A's. My little bit of rebellion didn't really kick in until I turned 17, and then it was mainly because I wanted to go to Walmart with my truck. Because I'm from a small town, so my daily routine would be either come straight home from school and jump on my Xbox, wait till my buddies came over, then we'd go four-wheeler riding. Then my grandma would have fried chicken waiting on us when we got back. Ooh, that was some good chicken. Dad knows how to make her chicken, and he still has not made me none of her chicken. Like, come on, you could make me some of her chicken. I miss that chicken so much. And my mama swears up and down that she's tried the chicken, and it tastes just like Grandma's chicken. And he still hasn't made me none of that chicken. I was craving that chicken so bad when I was pregnant with Jake, I was crying. I dreamed that she fried me chicken because she passed away when I was pregnant with Jake. Actually, 2 days after my birthday, when I was pregnant with him. So, but I dreamed that she was making me fried chicken. I was sitting at the bar and we were just talking, and it felt so real. And she was making me fried chicken. Had my hot sauce ready. Yeah, Heidi. It was really sad, but she's in a better place now. So, I missed her every day, and she was my best friend, like, ever. But she really is in a better place, and it would be selfish to be mad at that. Yes, hot sauce. Oh, I used to be like the biggest fan of Louisiana hot sauce. Now it's like, I like Frank's hot sauce too. Actually, I switched from Louisiana to Frank's, and I haven't tried any Frank's. I think whatever Dad's hot sauce is, that's the only hot sauce that I've had this entire time since the fast started. Was that your mom's mom? No, she was my great grandmother on my dad's side. She wasn't even my actual, like, only grandmother. She was my great grandmother. And she would have been Jake's great great grandmother. And she was so excited when she found out I was pregnant, I swear. Like, I was so scared. I was sitting in the bathroom, and there was like this table right there, and I was just sitting there, and I had a test. And it was positive, so I had taken another test, and it was positive, and I was sitting there, and I was freaking out. Plain freaking out. So I called the only person in the world that I trusted. So I called her up, and I was like, Grandma, can you come here? That old woman, I was actually living in her house. So I was in her back bedroom. She got to that back bedroom before I could hang up. And she was like, you sounded like you saw a ghost. And I pretty much felt like I had, to be honest. I was freaking out so bad. And I was like, Grandma, look. And she was just looking at it. She's like, okay, well, I don't know what that means, honey. And I'm like, well, 2 lines is supposed to mean this. Well, I handed her the box and I said it has 2 lines. So she pulled it up here and she's like, what does this mean? And I'm like, well, the 2 lines apparently means I'm pregnant. I said, supposedly, something's going on. I can't be pregnant. So she's all happy and stuff. So she already knows that I'm pregnant. She already felt like I was pregnant before I even told her that I was pregnant. So she's just jumping for joy. I'm like, no, calm down, calm down. Something's actually going to be wrong. You know, it can't be that I'm pregnant. So we go to the doctor, right? And they take my urine like 8 times. And we're sitting there for freaking forever. And they just keep testing and testing and testing because I will not accept that I am pregnant. And last time comes back. The doctor looks at me and says, we have tested you and tested you. You are pregnant. My grandmother looks over and she's like, can I be happy now? And I'm just like sitting there. And this 70-year-old lady is just, I mean, she's a cute old lady too. And she's just jumping for joy. And I mean, she's 70 years old and she's got more energy than I've got right now. And I'm just sitting there all terrified, sitting there shaking in my boots. And she's just jumping for joy, all hugging nurses. And it was crazy. She was just so excited. I mean, I should have known because when we went to get into the truck, there were ladybugs all in the inside of my truck, sitting on my seat and on the door frame, and it was everywhere. So I should have known immediately because apparently ladybugs are good luck, but y'all, that was freaky. And the fact that the only reason that I tested, because my period wasn't even late yet. It was due the next day. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't late yet. So I had no reason to believe that I was pregnant. Except I worked at O'Reilly Auto Parts. And we were always swamped. So when they called me, I thought they were calling me in early, right? So I was already jumping up and getting ready to go to work. Already. I already was starting to button up my green O'Reilly shirt. My boss told me, we don't need you today. I'm like, I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You don't need me today? Are you sure you don't need me to come in on time because you need me to come in early? No, we actually were slow today. What? What do you mean we're slow? We're never slow. We're normally up to our ears. Like, we need reinforcements here. He said, yeah, but today we're slow. We're dead, actually. I'm sending Bill home. What? Okay. Okay. Click. All right, Lord. What does this mean? What you trying to tell me? That's exactly what was going through my head. Because that's just something that does not happen. It did not happen the entire time I worked there. Hi, Risa. Yeah, I guess it is kind of awesome. But it just, it freaked me out. I was just like, okay. I'm sitting here going through everything in my mind that could possibly, he'd be needing to tell me. And I don't remember everything that I went through, but it was a long list. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, well, there's nothing wrong. There's no reason that it could
that he could be. And then I could feel the blood drop from my face to my toes. Yes, Heidi, I'm Christian. I was raised Southern Baptist. So yeah, that is the weird story about how I found out I was pregnant. I don't even know how I got on this topic, but hey. Well, hi, fellow Baptists. Oh, you are too. Cool. We got a whole trio going on in here. I got the munchies. Video on my hair routine. You mean my routine? Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't really have like a super humongous routine though, to be honest, with my hair. I mean, I normally just use shampoo and conditioner, but I also will do deep conditioning occasionally as it needs it. It probably needs it again, actually. I feel like I have a whip attached to my head. Did it look like a helicopter? Did it look like I was going to start flying? Did it? I wonder if I can Oh, yeah, thank you. Definitely happy about the weight loss. It's probably the only reason that I'm actually still here. It's because I was way, way too shy back then. Excuse me. What, honey? Okay. Hey. Hey.
Love you.
Love you too. You want to say hey?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's the camera. Say hey. You wave?
Hey.
Yeah, you did it. Good job. He's got pee-pee. Here you go, buddy. You're welcome, Bubba. Risa, yeah, it's definitely a struggle. Without the water fasting, to be honest, I don't think that I ever would have lost that weight. Hi. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. Your name is extremely unique. It's not Alejandria, maybe? Rojas. Is that right? Either way, hi. I hope that I didn't murder your name because, look, I get it because Kalikas has always been nobody ever says it right, especially not the first 3 to 4 or 5 times. So. Yeah, it's right. Cool. Yeah. I did it. Hey, doesn't need to be tucked in, huh?
I'm done.
Yeah, I know you're done, Bubba. That's Jake.
Jake's. No.
That's the camera. See, if you point up there, your finger moves over there. And I think that walking 4 hours a day like you do. Okay, in the beginning, I walked like 7 to 8 hours a day, roughly. That was because I was kind of slow. Normally, it would be, if I was to walk right now, it would be 6 hours because I normally walk about 5,000 steps a day. Or 5,000 steps an hour. Sorry. Whose eyes? Mine or his? I'm kidding. They're both mine. All right, you ready for bed?
Nope.
No.
See, you.
But it's 11 o'clock. You need to go to bed. What do you think, guys? Should I let him stay up just a little bit longer? Or should I put him to bed? Back to bed, rather. He was supposed to be asleep. Yes, he has really pretty eyes. I think they're eventually going to be my chocolate. But right now, they're kind of like a hazel, like a green. He's like, no. Yeah, he is like, no, he does not want to go back to bed. He's my chunky monkey.
Sit up.
No. You really need to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. Hey.
What you, Jackie?
Yeah, Jackie's down there. In case you're wondering, he's saying that because the dog is laying right there. Well, he's not fighting. If I tell him to go to bed, he will go to bed. Now, Bella, on the other hand, she'll pretend to go to bed and then she'll get up and play with toys. Actually, he will too, but he will listen when I go back in there and tell him, no, go to sleep. He'll go to sleep. You pat my back?
Yep.
Yep.
Hugs. No, hugs. Mommy. Daddy.
Okay, Risa. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. It's 11 o'clock. Let me go to bed. You're going to be up. He is about to be 4 years old. He's 3 right now. But he has literally a month and like 3 days until his birthday. Huh. Hey. That's not a truck, that's a tractor. Can you say tractor? Tractor. Can you say tractor?
Tractor.
Yeah. There you go. Good
Okay.
job. Yep, it is up there, and it's going to stay up there.
Mommy's.
What, baby? His birthday is the end of June.
Fish.
His sister's birthday is actually 6 days before his birthday, believe it or not. They are 6 days less than a year apart. What?
Jake's. Hug it. Mommy.
Yes, Jake is hugging mommy.
Sticks. Pan. Yes. Oh.
Bella is asleep, just like you were supposed to be.
Yes. Ate it. More. See. I see. Mommy.
What, buddy?
Please. No, other. Pepper.
He says he is asleep, Bella. Hey.
Mommy's kitchen.
Yeah, mommy's kitchen.
Mommy's floor.
Yes, mommy's floor.
Jake's floor.
Yes, Jake's floor.
Jake's table.
Yep, Jake's table.
Mommy's fish.
We don't have fish.
Mommy's dinosaurs.
Yep, we've got dinosaurs.
There. That's mine. Hey, Mommy.
What? Oh, you're heavy.
Jackie, watch you.
Look, Heidi says you're cute.
Dinosaurs.
That's not a dinosaur. That's you. Say hi, Heidi. Look up here. Say hi.
See?
Mhm. Yeah, Heidi.
Yes. Mommy, up there. Mommy.
Yep, you're up here.
Jackies. See, floor.
There you go. Jackie went and laid in the living room floor, I think. No, she's in the bedroom.
Yep, Mommy's.
Yep.
Bedroom. Mommy's. Jackie.
Heidi says hi.
Glasses. Mommy.
What?
Glasses.
Bella's presents, huh? I'm not going to tell you. You don't get to know her presents. She don't get to know your presents. Presents are supposed to be surprises.
Six. Dog. Bubbles. Dragger. Drag.
Hey, Daddy. What's up? Hey, look. It's Pawpaw. Wave, Pawpaw. Look, wave. Wave, Pawpaw. Yeah, he's up there. Yes, tiny circles, Dad. The camera only captures so much, and if I go over there, it's like I disappear, and then I reappear. It's like magic, except weird. You're watching. Is it the new Scooby? Are you watching the new Scooby without me? You wouldn't be watching the new Scooby without me, would you? You better not be.
Mommy's. Well,
Oh!
okay.
Yes, I'm okay. That was my toe. I have a little step stool right there that I leave in front of. Hi, Snowflake. That I leave in front of the sink so that they can step up and I can help them wash their hands. And it's been there for forever. So I have like 10 problems working out. What do you mean 10 problems?
Got it? Little. Okay. Four. Mommy.
Hey.
6. 4. Mommy.
You're not falling, but I wouldn't gonna switch you. Okay, better?
Yes.
Okay.
Stretch.
Is that hip got a better seat for you?
Yes. Whoa. What is it? Whoa.
Whoa.
Down.
He ain't gonna fall. What?
Why? Sugars.
Okay. There's your sugars.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pick up me.
I can't pick you up much higher, Bubba.
No.
Bella's asleep. You're supposed to be asleep. All right, here. Sit here. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
All right, wrap your legs around me. Love you too, Bubba. Did you walk all the 6 hours straight, or did you split the time during the day? In the beginning, we walked it all straight, except for a small 30-minute break. And Heidi, yes, I know he's cute. He's my little monkey. See? He monkeys. You got me?
Ciao, Mommy.
See his monkey self. Mm-hmm. Hey. What?
I got it right, Mommy. Sure.
Yeah, you're right, Mommy's shirt.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yes. Let's go back. Mommy. Next.
Oh, snowflake though. Bye, Dad. For the 4 hours roughly that I walk daily now, I actually do split it up. So the streaming was after I had already done over half my steps. I was on 13,000. Yeah, I know, Dad. You're an early bird. We get it. Actually, you're not an early bird. You go to sleep early, though, if that makes sense. Night, Dad.
Oh. Got you. Mommy. Mama.
What?
I got it, Mommy. For Jake.
You ain't gonna fall. Here. Up here. Got it? All right.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down. Mommy's. Cap it.
Y'all, I think he's going to end up choking me out. Like, buddy, can, let's yeah, okay. I'm just going to hold your hands, okay? Because you were holding my voice box. Otherwise, you might end up being the cutest little accidental murderer ever.
Ow.
You went down?
No. You.
All right, here. Better? Okay.
You.
You're welcome.
It's always Jake.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah,
Mommy.
that's Jake. Bubba, I'm getting hot.
Hot?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, really.
Do you need dinosaurs?
No, I'm not gonna give you dinosaurs. Y'all, he is obsessed with dinosaurs now. He used to be terrified of them, now he's obsessed with them. So my question is, when is it good to start him on Jurassic Park? Should I let him see where they're doing all the cute stuff and then not let him see the scary stuff? So let him watch part of the movie where it's all cute and wondrous and oh yeah, cool. And then just be like, okay, now it's time for bed, and then finish the rest of the movie. Because I know he's 4. So I don't think he needs horror movies yet, but Bella is like, oh my gosh, Bella is such a dinosaur person now. It's crazy. And she's like into all the boy stuff now. Like, she wants to wear her brother's clothes. She doesn't want to wear pink anymore. And she's just like basically me, but toddler form. But like, I'm wearing pink now. Like, I'm okay with wearing pink now. But when I was a kid, oh no, you get that pink away from me. You bring me the blues, the greens, and the reds. I will wear red, I will wear green, and I will wear blue. Why are you pulling my face to you? You want a kiss? There's a kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh, thank you.
Love you.
Love you too, Papa.
Yeah.
No horror movies. I know, but like, have you ever seen the first Jurassic? Obviously, you've got to have seen the first Jurassic Park.
Mommy's.
But where they're going through the park and it's just all like magical seeming. It's kind of like Harry Potter, but with dinosaurs, but without actual magic, I guess. But dinosaurs could be actual magic. I'm not really sure because they're kind of like dragons, but without wings. Anyway, where it's like awesome. I don't know. It's just like because you get to see them and stuff. I want to take to like the IMAX or something where it feels like you're actually there. So they get to see the dinosaurs up close. I think that they would love that. I hated dresses too. Oh my gosh. Like it was bad. What are you doing? It was bad. I would like fight tooth and nail not to have to wear a dress. They actually make a couple really good dinosaur movies. Like The Good Dinosaur is pretty good, and it's sad, but at the same time, it's a good movie because it's not just like idealistic. So that one's a good one. And then the original dinosaur movie, where it's actually kind of realistic dinosaurs, that one's pretty good too. But like, I've always loved that part of Jurassic Park where it's just like breathtakingly beautiful. Actually, I like Jurassic Park anyway, but I don't think that the blood is like all their thing. Although Bella loves zombies. Yeah, she's the weirdest kid ever, I guess. But at the same time, I loved zombies too. And I was like obsessed with zombies and vampires and werewolves and all of that as a kid. Did you try that Jello nutritional drink you made? I tried it a little bit, but I didn't swallow it because I was not... I didn't know how many calories was in it. So it was actually tasted like pudding, but jello-y. Good for kids. Good for kids. They loved it. Well, when she was born, I guess maybe it's a bad mom move, but I didn't think that she would comprehend what I was watching. But we watched a lot of Walking Dead while I was nursing Because, I mean, when they're newborns, you nurse constantly.
Mommy's
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah, that's Mommy's kitchen. But you watch you nurse a lot, and you're spending a lot of time just sitting still. Oh. That was adorable, so I had to stop talking. But anyway, so you're sitting still for a long time. So we watched a lot of Walking Dead. So she ended up learning how to growl by 3 months old, which scared a lot of people, but made me laugh so much. Like, she was so talented. She's always been like really advanced and really smart. But seeing a little itty bitty 8-pound, she might have been 9 pounds at 3 months old, girl starting to growl. Yeah, people were looking at me like I was crazy. What?
You mean baby dinosaur?
Y'all, he wants a baby dinosaur. What do I do? I ain't got a baby dinosaur. They don't even exist. I mean, they do in his head, and they do on TV. But come on, guys. It's like asking for a pet unicorn. You want to give them everything they want, but like, why can't he want a book? I can give him books. I've got hundreds of books. I love books. You want a dinosaur book? I can get you a dinosaur book.
No, Mama.
Love you too. Haven't watched the 80s cartoon movie Denver the Last Dinosaur. I don't know why, but that sounds really familiar. The Denver the Last Dinosaur. I don't know if I've ever seen it or not, but it sounds like super freaking familiar. Yeah, that is Jackie.
No, Jackie.
Yeah. Wee.
Woo!
Mhm.
Got you, Jackie. Jackie. See it. Mommy, teach it.
I'll have to pester Dad for the Denver the Last Dinosaur. He knows how to find all of those type cartoons and movies and stuff like that, all the old stuff. I have to pester him for it.
Jake's dinosaurs book.
Y'all, I mentioned the dinosaur book, and he's already saying it's Jake's dinosaur book, so I'm going to have to get him a book about dinosaurs.
Me dinosaurs.
Little does he know that I actually already have some dinosaurs books.
Mama,
What?
me dinosaurs. 2. Mama. Thank you. Love juice.
Oh, the
Yikes.
growling thing? Is that the funniest thing you mean? This thing is going really slow. What motivated you to fast for 40 days when never having done it before? Most people gradually.
Food.
Because my dad's first fast was 30 days. So I wanted to see if I could go as long as he
Mommy.
could.
Food.
That's not food, baby. That's the sink. Anyway, I wanted to see if I could go as long as he could. And, well, I made it to 30, and then I was like, I could keep going. Dad broke at 28, so it was just me doing the fasting. So it was like, I really wanted to see how, like, long I could go. Yes, she still growls. Like, I've been trying to teach her that we shouldn't growl at people. But honestly, I like it. It's cute. And it'll probably keep the boys at bay for a little while.
Mama. Hi.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think that I would ever actually do,
Mama.
like, I don't think that I would have gotten to 40 days if I was doing the building up. Because I did the 40-day and then I did a 10-day. And I could have kept going with the 10-day, but Dad was going to break at 10 days. You're not falling, baby.
Jake.
I'll have to try to catch it on video. I had it on video when she was about 6 months old. And I switched phones. I've switched phones like 3 or 4 times since then, if not more, because eventually they all end up somehow janky. I'm like anti-technology somehow. It's like somehow I suck the power out of technology. It's weird. But eventually it just, like, the batteries don't work anymore. So, but yeah, no, I don't think that I would have been able to build up to 40 days if I had started with like little itty bitty fasts and went from like 7 to 10 to 12 to 14 to, you know, up and forward. I don't think that I would have been able to do that. The 40 days was only easy because after, well, it wasn't really easy, but I was so determined to see how long I could go. And then I was going to actually go 60 days. Like at first I was like, okay, we'll do the 100 hours. And then we were going to work up. Basically, he tricked me for the first 3 days, got me past the first 3 days. The first 3 days are the worst. After that, it was like, oh, okay, well, I can keep going. And I just took it one day at a time. And eventually those days ended up adding up. What, baby? No, you don't need that. You ready for bed yet?
No.
But baby, it's 11:21. You were supposed to be asleep.
Cookie.
That's not a cookie. It's a cheese package.
Mama.
What?
One. Mama.
What?
More. Johnny. Johnny. Good.
I love you. I love you.
Night.
Yeah. Okay. Say night night.
Night. Night. Dreams.
You get the dreams part, right? It's because we say sweet dreams. But I'm gonna go put little Mister here to bed so that he's not a little terror in the morning.
Okay. Time for bed. Here.
Longest was 11 days. Having a hard time getting past day 1. Yes, see? And I knew that this was going to be my only fast with Dad, like physically with him. So I wanted to see as long as I could because I had support and I knew it would make it easier. He went down without a fight, so he's good. He just was seeing how long I would let him stay up. And I let him stay up quite a bit, but I don't want to have to deal with like a little 3-year-old terror in the morning. And he needs his beauty sleep. I mean, he's already adorable, but you get what I'm saying here. How old is Grace? I remember you said that she was the same age as one of my kids. I just don't remember which kid you said she's the same age of. Bubba, it's night time. Go sleep, okay? I think all kids test their limits. And sometimes I give in and I try not to, but sometimes you just do. It just happens. 3, 2? Yep. That's same age Jake is. If you just heard, he popped back up and he was like trying to see if I was going to let him back up. On day 3 of my water fasting. Allison, that's great. How's it going? Do you feel good? You feel like you're all happy and hyper and whatnot? Or accomplished at least? Making it to day 3 is remarkable because after day 3, it's all easy streets, pretty much. It's a lot easier at least. Day 3 is always the hardest. It always is. Both of my fasts. It was day 3. It was just like, it was bad. If you check out one of my videos, you will see how bad it was. Like one of them, you could tell from my face. It was bad. Tips for water fasting. Well, mine's unconventional. Like I walk a lot. So on my phone, I'm watching videos. I like to watch a lot of food things, but not just like normal food things, but like the weird type of food things, like where they're trying things from not only different states, different countries, but also like the weirdest of the weird that they're trying and stuff like that. I don't know. And I drink water while I'm doing it, and it tricks my belly into thinking that I'm full. So
That's how I do it, but that might not work for everybody, and it might actually make it worse. So that's at your own risk type thing. Dad says that it's stupid that I watch food videos, but that's actually how I got through my fast. Because I was every night I would sit there and I'd watch food videos, and I'd walk and I'd drink water and all that. I mean, it's worth a shot, but if you start to feel like you are more hungry, you might want to drop that. Okay, Heidi, good night. I'm going to finish up my however little step. I got less than 1,000 steps to go, so I've got like 10 minutes left. My step goal is only 20,000 a day now. I'm at the point with my weight that I'm not like dire need to lose weight. Honestly, I'm happy with the size that I am right now, but I wouldn't mind losing a little bit more weight. I mean, why not? But yeah, I'm at 20,000 steps a day. Most of the time I end up doing like 24,000. I actually have done like well over 12,000 above my goal before, just because I could. Um, 20,000 steps generally takes me about 4 hours. I normally break that up though, because now I'm home and I'm a mom and I have stuff I've got to do. So I actually broke that up into 2 separate 2-hour things today. So this one and then the one before. Well, not exactly separated into exactly 2 hours, but I was at 13,000 when I got on here. My Fitbit was almost dead too. I had to take it and charge it. So if you walk at the same pace as me or faster, then you'll reach 10,000 steps in 2 hours or more. This is just my like relaxed walking. Sometimes I walk faster and I can get 7,500 steps in an hour. Other times I walk slower and I'm only getting 4,500 steps in an hour. It really just depends. You know you're a mom when you got a Hot Wheels in your pocket. There we go. It says there are 5 people watching, but nobody's like, we got you and me and Allison talking at the moment. Okay, night, Heidi. Sorry. I wish I could see who's here. You say hi. I got it.
Oh, hey. Hi, Marina. How are you? Welcome to the chat, and thank you for tuning in. Finished 2-week fast a month ago, and now heading to an election. Okay, so you're doing another 2-week fast? That's actually pretty awesome that you finished one and jumped right into another one. Wow, 26 pounds in 2 weeks. That is awesome. I think I lost I think it was 40 pounds in 40 days, roughly. Something like that. Between the 2 fasts and everything, I ended up losing 60 pounds total. I've weighed so much that it's hard to remember exactly when I lost what weight. That's why I take pictures when I'm fasting and stuff. I take pictures of the scale so I know what I weigh on what day, because then you can go to the details and it shows you what day you weighed. So do you fast frequently, or is this going to be your second fast? Well, here's hoping that you actually, you may or may not lose as much the second fast. I didn't lose as much the second fast as I did the first fast, but I mean, 20 pounds is 6 pounds less than what you lost the first one. So it's still within reach. Are you just fasting, or are you walking and whatnot too? Fasting, cardio, exercise 2 times a day. Cool. I'm going to have me a snack. I got me some light yogurt and some blackberries. It's strawberry yogurt. It's amazing. This is actually a great value brand, so it's a lot less expensive than a name brand, but it is just as good. And you can buy it in the carton with actually light. Around here in the cartons, they only sell the normal yogurt except for the great value, as far as I know. And these are already measured out to be 6 ounces worth of blackberries. So no need to even have to measure those. I actually did the first few because I was like, I didn't trust that it was already pre-measured, even though, they sell them by that. So it's supposed to, it's supposed to be trustworthy. But I didn't trust it. So I was like, I got to weigh it anyway. It weighed perfect. I was like, okay, we're good. And I do this weird thing where I like it because these blackberries are a little bit more tart because they're store-bought. So I take and put the blackberries in here, and I basically just like coat them with yogurt. Mm. I gotta add it to my Fitbit. Fasting and cardio two times a day. They say that breaking it up like that actually helps boost your metabolism versus doing it all at once. I have no idea, though. I haven't tested that theory yet, I guess. I guess I kind of have because that's kind of what I do now. I break up my steps. But then again, I'm only doing 20,000 and I was doing 30, so not exactly completely awesome experiment. The controls are separate. Oh, well, there is no real control. Too many variables. See? Can you even see this? Oh, it's like all backwards and crap. Anyway, apparently I've burned 2,800 calories, almost 29 today. Well, I gotta add this to my calorie count though. East Coast or West Coast? I'm not on a coast. I'm in Mississippi though, if that helps. There's no real coast here. I love how this thing does the scanny thing. You just put it up here, just scan the barcode, and it's just like, got it. And then you just type in how much of what you ate. So this is like 73 calories worth of blackberries for 6 ounces. And then I had strawberry yogurt. I was also massaging my body every day while fasting. I think that helped a lot. It was like some intense massage, leaving my body all red. Haha. They say that like doing that actually releases the toxins and makes your body process them out. Yeah, I generally do actually do. I split my steps up, so I'm streaming my last little bit of step, like less than 500 steps left to do. But yeah, I generally do the last half of my steps pretty late. I'm a mom, so doing them after the kids go to bed means that I'm only actually walking generally 2 hours while they're awake. So it limits me from taking too much time away from them, if that makes sense. Although you probably missed it, I ended up carrying my son for almost an hour while I was walking on stream. So that probably boosted my calories burn up a little bit. He's a chunky monkey. That's my nickname for him is Monkey. That's always been my nickname for him since he was in my womb. Why did you do such an intense massage, though? I'm curious that you were so red. Like, was it for the goals of releasing the toxins to get them to process out of your body? Or was it just a byproduct? Or were you just like so sore that you were just massaging really hard to try to get the soreness out? I have so many questions. I need to work on my vision or something because I keep thinking that I'm seeing something that I'm not seeing. And the yellow where it lights my name up down there keeps like making me like look at it. It's attracting my eye. Like, why is it yellow? For some reason, I keep thinking it's important. The human brain actually triggers red, yellow, and orange actually as like basically a warning sign. Y'all, this whole snack's only 153 calories. That was 6 ounces of blackberries and 6 ounces of yogurt. It's freaking awesome. I like snacks. Hey, Des. Destiny. It's kind of like Destiny, but not. Is that a play on words or is that your name? My dog flopped and made me jump. Or is it Des? Not Des. Like, is it Des? I feel like it's Des. I've known a Des before. So it was Destiny? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh. So T's your last name. Okay. Okay. So Destiny Tyler. Okay. So T's your last. You have a T last name. I got you. I got you. I guessed your name though. That is cool. I was like, because like, you know, all of the names on here are like no, not all of them, but most of them are like play on word, like something that somebody likes. And I was just like trying to see if I could guess right. I'm actually surprised that I did guess right on that one. Well, Destiny, the last name in public thing, it's probably a good idea, but I kind of already announced mine to the world, so we're in the same boat. Oh, my Fitbit's doing the vibrating thingy, so woo, 20,000. So now I don't know if I can do sit-ups on my kitchen floor, y'all. It's tile and it's cold. And I don't know if my cabinets are gonna hold my feet at the right angle to do them. I'm fasting for 24 hours today. Not really sure what time I had. Okay, so you're on your first day. Cool. I don't know what type of cake that is, but I think that leche means milk. So it's like 3 milk cake, like 3 different chocolate, maybe? I don't know. I haven't really spoken Spanish since high school, so. Oh, it was right on the 3 milk thing. Okay. Why is it called 3 milk? Is there like 3 different types of milk in there? Like goat's milk and cow's milk and coconut milk or almond milk? Or yak milk? Yeah, I know I'm weird. But I think it's yak milk or something. Another was on How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, so is it like cake or is it like that flan type consistency? I've never had flan, but it just looks kind of like Jell-O, but it's milky looking. I also don't eat a lot of cake. Actually, I haven't had cake in forever. Was it good? Obviously, it seems like it sounds pretty good. I'm about done with my yogurt. I always make sure that I like scrape every last bit out of it because I'm already counting my calories. Might as well get every single one of them. I can't tell you which fan that I am because I haven't really watched football since high school. I actually used to love to go to the football games, but I like to be there. It's different than watching football through the TV, if you get what I'm saying. So I've never actually been to a college game though. But anyway, my adrenaline doesn't pump when I'm watching it through the TV. Like I have watched it through the TV. It's just not as fun. Anyway, but I did apply and get accepted to Ole Miss way back when. I just ended up not going. Like an idiot. Very much like an idiot. Although I toured Mississippi State as well. I think I applied to both, but I don't know if I got accepted to Mississippi State or not. Because at that point, by the time my acceptance letters were coming in, I was already basically getting married. Yeah. Also, stupid decision. Oh, that makes sense. The cake thing, that does make sense. Mhm. So it completely changes the texture too. I bet you that's actually like really good. It sounds really good. You make me want cake, and I haven't had cake forever. I don't even eat cake on my birthday. And the last cake that I ate on my birthday was a cheesecake. I like cheesecake. Is cheesecake actually a cake? Because it's not really like, I mean, it can be shaped like a cake. There's a whole bunch of different cakes, y'all. I have no specific crushes on any football players. I mean, I did in high school, but that was in high school. And even then, that wasn't because of like he was like super cute or anything like that. It was because he was one of my friends that I went mudding with all the time. And I was just starting to get into boys way back then. So what do you think? Should I go ahead and do my sit-ups in the kitchen? Should I give it a whack? Go ahead and, give it a try. Take a whack at it. I don't know. Don't be sorry. Why are you being sorry? Don't be sorry. Hey, I'm a foodie, so like I love hearing about foods. I probably won't ever end up eating them, but I love hearing about them and imagining them and imagining their textures and like what they would taste like. I know I'm weird, but I do that. Actually, that helps me fast sometimes. I'll just be walking and like watching random food videos. Dad just sent me images. I don't know what those images are yet, but he sent me images. Y'all, he sent me an image of my dog. You see? Can you see it? See it. Okay. See my dog? This is Jess. She is awesome. She ended up accidentally getting adopted by Dad and my little brother because he fell in love with her. Look at him. Look at him being goofy. Isn't she adorable? I mean, yeah, the goofiness is cute and whatnot, but he's my dad, so whatever. But the dog, now, she's got my whole heart right there. It's a Logitech or Logitech HD. That's just the pixels, but yeah. Basically, I use a hand-me-down camera from Dad's. Dad was like, I don't use this. Here you go. So I was like, okay, I'll give a whack at it. Because that was when he did the challenge for the sit-ups, and we tried figuring out how to do the camera on my laptop, but it was like way too blurry, and every time you moved, it like did this weird thing where it was just like woo, woo, woo. So it wouldn't work. Mississippi has more coronaviruses than South Carolina. That's nice to know. Actually not nice to know, but scary. I pretty much have my own country here in my house because this is where I live and this is where I stay, and there's no coronavirus here. What? See, I run a country perfectly. Got my own little kingdom here. No, the coronavirus is like super duper scary, but if you focus on it being scary, you're just going to live in terror, and no. Okay, so instead of moving y'all and trying to figure out a better way to do sit-ups or an easier way, I'm going to go get a pillow for my butt because I already know my butt's going to be hurting. And I'm going to try to do sit-ups in my kitchen, like right there. I'm going to move my computer forward so I can kind of see y'all. And we're going to see what we can work with because I got to do sit-ups. Hello, big fan from India. What's up? So I'm going to go get a pillow for my butt. Like I said, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? I mean, it was adorable, and I wasn't really showing your picture so much as showing the dog. I mean, although, I mean, your goofy mug, everybody's seen. Enjoy it. I am apparently super proud of my daddy and super proud of my dog, so had to share. Well, now your adopted dog, although she's like your granddaughter, so your daughter lives with you. Like permanently, apparently. Yeah, so I'm about to do my sit-ups because you told me I needed to do those on stream, but I don't know how I'm gonna be able to reply. I'm gonna have to do sets, so I'll do like 50 and then I'll get up here and like check or something like that, and I'll do that. Yeah. I had to switch pants because you do not do sit-ups in jeans. You just don't do it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Oh, can you see me? Okay. I don't know why I'm asking you. I can't see you if you respond. I wish I could blow that thing up so that it would like be bigger. 2, 3, 4. Dad. 5. My butt bone is broke. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
18. My cabinets are too high to hook my toes under properly. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh crap. I got down here. Okay. You know, I got up here and nobody said anything. So sad. One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I make it look so easy, huh? I was doing 300 in a single sitting before during the challenge. Like the last day of the challenge was day 30. So I was doing 300. But yeah, I don't normally do 300 in a setting anymore. So that's only 100 anyway. My phone dinged. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47,
48, 49, 50. So that makes 150, guys. Hi, actually, and no, you're not too late. I'm sorry about that. I run my business through my phone, and I take customer service extremely top priority. Like, it's very, very serious. But I'm doing up to 150. I'm about to have to do 50 more, and then I will be popping back up here, checking the chat. So if you have any questions or you have anything you want to talk about, go ahead and start typing, guys. All right. So here we go. Just in case you're wondering, these cabinets suck for sit-ups. They suck. My feet are killing me.
So is my butt, because last night Dad was on his stream. So I thought it would be hilarious so that when he said he was doing sit-ups, I would do sit-ups with him. I wanted to see how fast I could do mine. Well, I did a whole lot of sit-ups real quick, and I didn't have a pillow under my butt. So now my butt bone is bruised. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I have hard floors. So yeah. It's actually not good on carpet either, because then you get carpet burn, which you wouldn't think you would because you're wearing pants, but you do. You really do. It's crazy. Like during the 30-day sit-up challenge, my butt was always freaking hurting the whole time. It was like, it hurts so bad. I'll check what she said before I get back to doing this. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Woo! 200, guys. My scrunchie fell out of my braid.
Y'all, this is like my 3rd time braiding my hair since high school. So weird. I'm actually a artist. So I do custom work. Awesome customer service that can make you or break you in this thing. This market, I guess. Thought you were going to bed, Miss Destiny. Y'all, when you get down to the bottom of it, it's just like I'm reaching all the way past my belly button to braid, and it's getting kind of crazy because my arms ain't that long. All right, well, you have a good night and sweet dreams. And don't dream about fasting or whatnot. I swear, I dreamed one time that it was during my fast, and I dreamed I broke my fast, y'all, for like a third of a Slim Jim, guys. Like, it was so pathetic. And I woke up crying. I was like, Dad, I broke my fast. He's like, you broke your fast? I was like, I broke it for this much of a Slim Jim. We didn't have Slim Jims. So, yeah, he knew it was a dream, but still, like, I was so upset. And then, I came back to reality. So, horrible dreams, guys. Let's hope. I still got to do a little bit more sit-ups. So 2 more sets, and I'll finally have gotten. But Dad basically smart butt, right? So I was doing sit-ups as fast as I could to see how many I could do by the time he did, his little 10 or 20. So yeah, and he was like, I think I offended him a little bit. So then he was like, fine, so you need to do your sit-ups on stream to prove that you can do it, because he said that I couldn't do it, and I can do it. Because the sit-up challenge, it was up to 300, and I got to 140 on his stream, and then he stopped doing sit-ups, so I stopped doing sit-ups. So now I've got to do 300 on stream. That's not total for the day, y'all. But I have to do 300 on stream so that he can watch it and be like, well, she actually did her 300 sit-ups on stream. That way I win. I'm not really winning anything, but you get what I'm saying here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 250. Y'all. Oh, Lord. About to work out all night, huh? What are you about to work out doing? And why are you doing it all night? Probably ought to message that. I don't know if you can hear me. Y'all, is it weird that I can like do this? Under my own shoulders. Can everybody else do that? Maybe. I don't know. I keep looking at the computer and then I remember that the camera's up there, and so basically I'm showing you my big old forehead every time I look down at the computer. So. $50 more to go. Yeah. I got that right. What do you think? You think I got 50 more to go? Do you think I can do it? My feet are killing me and my butt bone hates me. Well, actually, honestly, my whole butt hates me at the moment. And I'm using a pillow today. I should have used a pillow yesterday because it's better to prevent versus try to remedy it after it's happened. So. What time is it anyway?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, y'all, so, hey, we just did 300 sit-ups on stream. So, boom. In case you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm just stretching. It feels really good to like stretch these muscles right here. It feels really good. Especially after sit-ups. My shoulder popped. Well, that's done. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means I get to go take a nice quick shower and then go lay my tired butt down. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope that y'all will watch again. And if you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe on, well, subscribe, period, because that's awesomeness. Comment on any videos that you would like. If you have any ideas for any videos or topics, whatever you want, please let me know in the comments of this video, because I probably won't be able to see the live chat after I hit end. So I'm going to do that now. So have a good night and sweet dreams.